shit good. That boy good. That boy real good. Let's see what I got next on the docket. Yo. So, boo, I've been watching Naked and Afraid lately. Hold up, I gotta give an intro. Let me do this over. Hold up. Pre-production, you got me? Ready. Take 1, 2, 3. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, OK? Everything is out. Stop your shit. Yo, so I've been watching Naked and Afraid, right? You like that, right? Act like it never happened in the beginning. Yo, this shit has me intrigued. This shit has me intrigued as fuck. Like, I can't say I'm a nature boy because when I watch like Wild Alaska, those are nature boys. Those people that have been living indigenously on these lands for years, and it's their father's father, and the little 8-year-old boy is stripping off the peeling off the first layer of the catfish in order to get to the meat, and he's looking at the camera dead in its eyes while he's sticking his finger down a bird's like chest area and ripping off the meat part, and he's only 8. That is like that is living right there. That's a nature boy right there, yo. Even the women that do that shit. Like, I saw this woman on Alaska show that this man found this woman. I guess he put an ad out or something, and she's gorgeous. And she's just like, yeah, I've been wanting to live on the land all my life. You know what I mean? Like, there's somebody for somebody everywhere, even if you live in this crazy wild life, like living on the land. So, Naked and Afraid, yo, the show has been bugging me out. You only get to bring one tool, right? You decide what out of like a basket of tools what you can bring. It's a guy and a girl. They put you on a remote island. I guess they don't tell you where you are, but you're naked when you first get there, when you arrive. And then you meet your partner, a person you don't know. And from there, you have to stay on an island or wherever you are for 21 days. Stay in the area for 21 days and live out the land. Day and night, 21 days. No cell phone, no internet, no electricity. You better hope that you know how to make a fire. Because I've seen about 7 episodes and, yo, I've seen people go 2 or 3 days dehydrated. Because they can't make a fire. And it's so hard to make a fire. You know, I seen the cenotes. A cenote is like a pool of water that the earth forms. It's like an underwater cave. So in like Mexico, there's cenotes all over the place, and they say that our ancestors, that's what they used to praise. They used to not only throw their dead in the cenotes, but they used to drink that water. The bacteria that hangs out in fresh water in the Amazon is the type of bacteria that swims up your pee hole and your dick falls off, bro. Like, they're taking a thing and taking the water up, and they can't drink the water because it's yellow and it got this muck in it and it's nasty. You need to boil it. You need to heat it up. You need to distill it. How you do that without fire? Fucking crazy, yo. Yo, imagine having the wrong partner. I've seen these people with partners that are just like, you had this one guy that he wouldn't let go of his knife. Like, the girl's like, yo, can I use the knife? And he wouldn't. No, you can use this. No, you can use. Here, I'll make you something. Yo, like being a bitch ass ninja with the knife. I'm like, yo, there's nothing out here. Let's think about this. There's nothing out here. It's you and me. I got something, you got something. The way that civilization has progressed, it wasn't just because you were you and I was me and you was over there and I was over here. No, people integrated, helped one another out. They did things together. They used each other's tools. How dare somebody, how dare you as a dude, I don't remember your fucking name, but how dare you, if you ever see this, tell somebody they can't use your tool when it's only you and her out there and you're trying to survive. What's wrong with you? He was some fucking Navy guy, too, or some military guy. And she was some girl that didn't eat meat. She only ate plant-based shit. But everybody comes with a trait. She knew what plants you could and could not eat, correct? Because she was used to that. She understood that. There's her lifestyle. He was a military guy, so he knows about treacherous, bad conditions. He had a little bit of preparation for this. And each one of these contestants, they don't go out there naked. As naked as they are, they're not naked mentally. They all have prepared for this in some sort of way. Maybe not, you can never prepare for fucking childbirth until you give a baby. So I'm not saying that these motherfuckers, but I guarantee that a lot of them were going and staying outside in their backyard for 5, 6 days, 7 days. Going on retreats, doing things to prepare themselves mentally to be outside. You only get paid, I did a little research. They said you only get paid $5,000. $5,000 for 21 days, and then you get like a vacation somewhere. The $5,000 is dope. I don't really care about the $5,000. Two, this is for later accolades. You know what I mean? It's not like they show your ding dong. It's all blocked out. You're not allowed to show nudity. Even though I know one day there's going to be a Naked and Afraid conspiracy where somebody let out all that film because somebody sold it to a fucking porn site or something. So each and every one of these people that, whatever, they're going to actually be seen naked and you can't find the person to sue him. You know that shit's going to happen one day because it's liable. You're naked on camera. It's not only the fucking directors that are sitting there laughing at it. There's definitely going to be a time where you're going to have to face the repercussion that you were butt naked sleeping somewhere for 21 days. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that is that's as close to human, our ancestors rather, that you can be, in my opinion. That's as close as you could get. Sleeping outside, sleeping under the stars, seeing the sky, no light, having to fend for yourself, make water, find animals to eat. There was a woman that made clothes. As soon as she got there, she got like a whole bunch of lily pads. She got a whole bunch of lily pads and like certain bark from trees is good like string. So she went ahead and made her and the nigga like, made them outfits. That's fucking dope. That's fucking amazing. There was a guy that he knew how to hunt. So he was sitting there getting snakes and getting rodents and making traps. So they would fall under the traps, making little loop knot traps. Shit like that. A lot of us, and I say us because I'm not out. I love being outdoor. But when we went camping, I asked my uncles, I slept in my car because my car is there. Why am I gonna sleep in a tent on the floor if my car is there? That for me, that's like I found a cave. Why am I gonna stay outside? We're soft. We're very soft as a group of people. Now we got the internet, we have all these things where we don't have to really go on vacation or go there, experience it. We can see somebody do it and then be like, nah, I ain't doing that shit. Or see what it looks like and it'll be enough for somebody's brain, but we're soft. We don't have to go through the things that our ancestors had to go through, sleeping outside, dealing with wild animals. And they had the night vision cameras on. Oh, you hear? I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? These niggas got night vision cameras on. And there's animals out there. I couldn't sleep. They weren't getting good night's sleep. They had fire ants on the floor. And then I know you get overzealous when you get somewhere. You know that there's certain tasks that have to be done. If you know how to do those tasks, you want to get on them. Because you know there's something that has to be done, and you know how to do it. Let me get on it. You got no choice. You burn yourself out. This dude was trying to build like a 2-story fortress out of fucking bamboo plants and trees. He was at it for 6 hours. Burnt himself out. Got no energy now. They didn't go ahead and get water. They didn't make a fire yet. He wanted to get right to build it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so strategic to have to live outside. And our ancestors have done it for millions of years, I would assume. Even though they say atomically we've been in this body for 250,000. I don't think that's true. I think we've been in this body for longer. But millions of years. You know what I mean? Our ancestors have lived on the land, survived, dealt with animals. Hell yeah, I think I could be fucking naked and afraid. Like, dead ass. I can't see why not. What would I bring? Let's think about this. Most men would bring in knives. I would assume and I shouldn't assume, but it's not like Naked and Afraid is gonna call me, right? I would call them. So just like doing anything, you want to train a little bit. I would practice how to make a fire for at least as long every day. Every day I would make a fire outside. Put it right out, but every day I would practice my skill on making a fire outside. You know, just to see if I can get it done. You know, every day you should be working out until you leave. Should be working out. Not to put on muscle and be no fucking jet. No, no, no. You should be working out in order for you to have stamina. Work out for what you need to work out for. Maybe you need to drop some weight. Maybe you need to slender down. Maybe you need to make your stomach smaller. Due to the fact that you're going to be outside and food is not going to be as eligible. Maybe make your stomach smaller just from jump. You know, all these things that it's like, if you're going to go to war and you have opportunity to prepare, and you've already seen what war looks like, you got a beautiful preparation and blueprint on what to do and what not to do and how to be prepared for it. And that's my thing. Like, if I ever go on Naked and Afraid, and you might catch my ass out there, because I think I'm going to look on how to sign up for this shit. And when I see these people, most of these people they look like they have something going on in their lives. And they could take time out, like 21 days, and just go do this. Listen, I ain't got 21 days to take out. I got to make sure that my rent is paid before I leave, and then I'll go. You know what I'm saying? These people look like they could just go. So I wouldn't miss an opportunity to not do that right, especially because you only get $5,000. What's $5,000? $5,000 ain't shit. $5,000 ain't shit. That's not no real money. That'll be enough to take care of the money that I spent while I was gone. It's the experience that I'll never... You can't get that experience back. Being outside, unless it happens to us with like a meteor or something like that. But that's not like camping. Yeah, you can go camping and you can bring your primitive stuff and all that, but I don't know. I feel like I'm going to bring my car. I'm going to bring as much as I can in my car when I camp and all that shit. With Naked and Afraid, they went ahead and said, no. We're going to put you where we want to put you, and we're going to put you a certain way. And the number one way people are the most vulnerable and freak the fuck out is being naked. They hit the nail on the head. Nobody's died. Looked it up. Nobody's died. So I would assume, I would think, I know that there's not only that camera, you know, there must be a camera crew. There must be a camera crew. There must be a crew not too far walking. There must be a fail-safe or something that if they need to get out, get the fuck out. Because, you know, if you get bit by the wrong species out there, or you, like I said, you piss water in one of those fresh lakes, any of those things can happen to you. You get bit by a wild animal, any of those things can happen to you. You know, like, it's all possible. So it's like, since nobody's died, there's definitely a safety crew there. You know, there's a big reason why they chose to do it naked too. I saw this documentary by Taji Amin. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. He's a Vice editor or a Vice reporter. Taji Amin. Taji, last name Amen. So Taji Amin. He works for Vice. He was on this journey to get over his insecurities. So he didn't know how to get over his insecurities. He took a whole bunch of things. He wrote a whole bunch of things on white pieces of paper, and then he threw them in a ball and spun the ball. And what came out is dance naked at a karaoke, sing karaoke naked. That's what came out. Because he's like, you wouldn't believe that even though I got 1 million people that see me on Vice and I'm always on TV, I'm on the internet, how insecure I am. And I could believe that now. You know, I could believe that maybe not years ago when I had heroes, so to speak, but now you could believe it. You know, because when you hear Mike Tyson say, you know, I was so scared. I'm scared on the other side of that ring. That's why I got to go over there and do it. Like, when you hear Mike Tyson on his hot boxing saying how insecure he was, and that's a god, that's an animal, that's a savage. That makes you understand and really see that anybody in this world, you know, even comedians, I love listening to comedian podcasts because they all admit it. You know, being a comedian is coming out of an insecurity, but it's magic. It's fucking magic. So this man Taji, he went to there's a ranch. I don't know if I should put it in the description. I'm thinking about it. But there's a ranch. There's a place where you can go, and it's a place of a whole bunch of butt naked people, men and women. They live together freely. Fucking bananas. And he stood a night there, a couple nights there. The guy tells him after he signs whatever, he says, all right, go to your car, put your clothes in the car, and come back. He goes, really? Come back naked? He said, yeah, just come back. And there you go. The story begins. You can go look up the shit yourself. I really don't want to. Maybe I'll put it. I don't know. I really don't want to put it in the link. But it's inspiring to see. That's why Naked and Afraid chose to do it naked. Because being naked is probably one of the highest insecurities next to performing karaoke. Because that's performance in front of people. Performance in front of people ain't no easy feat, bro. There's a reason why Eminem say, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already, mom spaghetti, he's nervous. But on the surface, he look calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting. Oh, that shit is the truth. You know what I mean? When to perform on stage is, I don't give a fuck who you are. You're a god every time you do it. How good you are, that's a question of how much of a god you want to be to the rest of the gods that are doing it. That's all that is. But when you to perform it, control the crowd, you are a master of the ceremony, even if for the moment. So to be naked while doing it, I think like what this show represents on a bigger scale, like you would think that I'm trying to send them an audition right now. But this show on a bigger scale, this show represents everything. Like, I think that these people come out of this stronger than they ever were. I think these people come out of this stronger than they ever were. Mentally, physically, emotionally, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. So, to Naked and Afraid, salute. I'm going to try to be a contestant. You might see me there in a couple years. But I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be the one you don't want. Like, I hope you never see this because I'm going to have to play dumb on the film. Like, I don't know nothing. I don't know how to do shit. Just throw me out there. I might die. I'm going to get you ratings. Hell no. You're going to see me in one of the trees with a spear. Fucking trying to hunt a jaguar or something. Like, go ahead. Go ahead. Using my teammate as bait. Yo, shout out to that movie, Primal. With no, Bruce Willis. No. Dennis Cage. No, what's his name? Fuck, I forget his name. Is it Dennis Cage? I think it's Dennis Cage. Daniel Cage? Something Cage. He was in the fucking movie Face Off with John Travolta. Yo, great movie. It's on Hulu. It's called Primal. I'm out of here, y'all. I've been talking too much shit. It's your boy, OK? Everything is all... Stop your shit.